California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.
Okay, now it's the end of March here at my college dorm, and one of the places that I haven't visited yet within the Northeast is the very eastern tip of Long Island. So I thought I'd make a video about that today. And also, I'm up much earlier than I anticipated because this guy woke me up with his cooking with the smoke alarm.
No, that shit just smells so loud.
I needed a reason to get up this early anyway, so I kind of have to thank you, honestly.
I think this was worth it.
Yeah. It's funny because me going to do this was timed so perfectly because the sun is just starting to come up now. And if I were to just start driving from here all the way to Montauk right now, I would get there at like 9:30, but honestly, I need coffee first because why wouldn't I? I couldn't not start my day with Dunkin' Donuts. That's basically a tradition at this point. All right, no more dilly-dallying. In the words of the Proclaimers, I'm on my way. I'm so glad that I woke up at this time. So I honestly should have expected this upon my route to Montauk, but I've reached the early morning commuter traffic to New York City. I've just kind of accepted that I'm going to be stuck in traffic with everybody else. Okay, now I've made it over the Mario Cuomo Bridge, and I am in Westchester County going south on the Sawmill Parkway. And I think the Sawmill Parkway is going to lead me right into New York City. But obviously I'm not staying in the city. I'm going east into Long Island. I don't think I've ever driven in Westchester County before. Maybe once or twice. Look at all these commuters going into New York City. Not me! I don't know what it is about driving in the city, but like, once you cross that like imaginary line, everything just becomes so incredibly slow as far as driving goes. I'm pretty sure if I were to take like public transportation, it wouldn't be this much of a pain in the... I think when I leave later, I'm definitely going to avoid rush hour traffic because this is nuts. I've never had to wait this long just to get to a road that I need to take to go somewhere. Like, I was complaining about Montreal traffic at one point. This is so much worse. So I think I just seen the weirdest thing that I think I'm going to see all year. There's some guy on the side of the road here in New York City who has boxing gloves and a desk chair on his head. Only in New York would this happen. Wow, that was long. So it's 8:56 and I've made it as far as the Queensboro Bridge. This is why I hate driving through New York City. I love the city, but getting around in a car is not ideal. All right, I'm at a rest stop here in Dix Hills, New York, and this is officially part of Long Island. I honestly needed to take a break from driving because my foot hurts and I really have to go to use the bathroom. I don't think they have a gas station here, but you know, I could always fill up closer to the Montauk Lighthouse. I feel so much better. So now I've got another hour and 40 minutes to go until I officially reach Montauk. let's go. All right, now I have officially made it to Route 27 eastbound towards Montauk. And Route 27 literally just continues literally 42 miles to Montauk. Just straight east. This should hopefully be my last stop. I'm here at a speedway. Need to get some gas. And I'm also getting a little antsy, so I want to get some food so that I could just eat it while I'm at the Montauk State Park. All right, filled up, got lunch. I swear to God, I just heard the Reading Rainbow theme song play on that little TV thing on there. Anyways, 40 minutes from Montauk, almost there. Got food, got gas, we're all good, and yeah. Promiscuous girl, wherever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I want. Still on Route 27 eastbound, about 20 minutes out, and now I'm starting to see so much more sand than grass. This is why I like coastlines, because they're so different from what I'm used to where I live. So it's just like everything looks like a beach. This is a no parking zone, so I'm just getting this real quick. I'm here. I made it. I don't know how, but I made it. We're almost there. Expecting it to be this windy, but you know, I'm right next to an ocean, so it kind of makes sense. I got that ocean breeze going. Also, something interesting here, I'll walk down. So Route 27 here in New York extends for like 40 miles. So getting off the interstate, it leads you to Suffolk County Route 111. And then it brings you over to Route 27, which for then 40 miles, it brings you all the way here to Montauk Point. And funny enough, right here, this is just one giant loop, and Route 27 actually continues down this way into the western end of it. Anyways, I'm gonna go find the easternmost point. I found this little path that leads directly onto the coast, so I'm gonna see if I can go on that. Just right down there. That's the coast. It's funny because this trip today was comprised mostly of just driving in a car to get to here, but I believe it was well worth it. Came across this sign that's explaining about the erosion of the coastline. So I'm just gonna be right here. It's still on the easternmost point, so that's good. All right, time to do the thing. Tuesday, March 29th, 2022 at 1:12 p.m. I have made it to the easternmost point in the state of New York. Here in Suffolk County, New York. All right, so to give you perspective on where Montauk Point lies within the state of New York, I'm gonna give some rough estimates as to the distance between other points in the state of New York and also other places just for fun. So New York City is 115 miles back this way. The state capital, Albany, is 146 miles north. The city of Buffalo is 382 miles west, and on the westernmost side of the state of New York is a town called Ripley, and that's 557 miles away from here. And to give this more perspective, New Haven, Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts, and Providence, Rhode Island are all within a 100-mile radius of this point. I would have stayed a little bit longer down there, but I didn't prepare it well and my hands were starting to freeze. So I'm making my way back up to the parking lot. One thing I could definitely say about this place, it looks much better than the Hudson River in New York City. It's all nice and clear here, but then once you get back into the NYC area, then it just turns brown and there's like trash everywhere. So this map right here is adjusted to point to true north, east, west, south, and all that stuff. Where we are right now, Montauk Point, then all the other lighthouses that surround this area. You know, coming here to Long Island, it kind of makes me understand why the New York elite would choose the Hamptons as a nice vacation spot, because it's nice and quiet, and there's beaches everywhere because, you know, people like swimming. It's so much warmer in here. It took me nearly 7 hours just to get here when the trip would normally be like 3.5 hours, because I took some breaks in between to go get food, get gas, go to the bathroom. Now I remember why I don't like hiking in the winter. I mean, technically it's spring now as of a week ago, but it doesn't feel like spring. I feel so much better now. I gotten to warm up a little, went to the bathroom. I feel at peace. But I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. So I don't want to do that. I want to wait until I get back to New Jersey in order for that to happen.
What you call an icon living? Start a record label, Misfits just did it. Night long cover 5 minutes. We are so hot in the business.
All right, I got some Timbits and I also got a lemonade. So I think I'll be all set for this drive back. I'm starting to question why I did this, but at the same time, like, I'm glad that I got Long Island over with for the series. So I don't need to think about it anymore. So probably next I'll either go down to Cape May or somewhere else nearby that I can just easily check off my list of either extreme points or tri points. I know there's still a few around the Northeast United States that I could still do. I don't know where though. I'd have to look it up somewhere else.